What is up, YouTube? Jlockemup here, and today I'm be sharing with you guys what position and what archetype you should make. I'm not going to go into specific archetypes, but rather say what process you should go through when making a position. Now, I know I've made videos in the past about, I guess, the quote-unquote best archetype or good archetypes, and I'm going to continue to do that. But remember that all those videos are my personal opinion. End of the day, it's all up to you guys and what you like to do, what position that you want to be. I just provide insight on what I think that will do well in like certain game modes. So first of all, what you want to do is look at all of the stats from each archetype, each position. Sometimes the badges change per position, and go to NBA2K17 I'm going to link that in the description. It has all the archetypes, all the stats and all that stuff. It's a very good website and it's pretty damn accurate. And you also want to assess what you like to do in the game. If you like to shoot, of course, sharpshooter. If you're good at timing, rebounds, glass cleaner, all that kind of stuff, and find the stats that are going to, complement your kind of playstyle in the game. If you like to dribble, don't make a freaking lockdown defender or whatever, If you're good on the sticks with dribbling, make a playmaker. It's very simple. And make an archetype that is going to do well with the teammates that you play with. That's important because if every one of your friends making the same exact playstyle, it might not go so well once you step into the game. Make positions that are, I guess, different, that adds a different kind of look to your squad, and that's gonna do a lot better for your teammates. After you get the position that you want, look at the weights and the wingspan. These aren't a huge thing in the game, but they do make some impact on your stats, and you want to make the most perfect player that you can. What I did, whenever I make a position, I'll make like 3, 4, 5 of them, going through all those cutscenes, it's whatever, but I look at all of the little bit of weight, all the little stats that it changes with the weight, and I go from there and what I think that I could use. So like if you go heavier, you're gonna be a little bit slower, but you can get more contact dunks. You're gonna be a little bit stronger, able to box out players a little bit more. Skinnier, faster, a little bit weaker, and it goes hand in hand. Wingspan, of course, you're gonna if you go longer, you're going to lose shooting, but shorter, you're going to gain shooting. And all that ties right into personal preference, guys. Do what you want to do. I know like all these YouTubers, even me, myself at times, will say, hey, make this position, do this, do that. But guys, remember, it's you. There's so many archetypes in the game, and every single archetype has the potential to do well within the game. This depends on the scheme, who you're playing with, all that kind of little stuff. But one thing I do like to do before making an archetype is anticipate who you will go against. Not everyone has a post scorer in the game. Not much people make post scorers. A lot of people make playmakers, shooters, glass cleaners, and that kind of such. So kind of anticipate who you're going to go against and what positions will do well against the players that everyone else is choosing. And one thing that I do as well is have multiple players for different occasions. Like I'll use my lockdown defender for like 2s, pro-am. If I play 3s, I like to go slasher. I might use my slasher in pro-am as well. I have a shooter that I like to use in pro-am and 3s. All this different stuff. And that goes well with your teammates. Like sometimes your teammates might have one position that they are lacking, and if you have that position ready to go, you can play with them and increase your chances of winning by a bunch. And like I say, if you're playing with Rams all the time, which I highly do not recommend, you might want to choose a playmaker or a slasher or even a shot creator so you have a bigger impact on the game, or a glass cleaner so you have the biggest impact on the game. So you have the biggest impact on the game that you can have, because if you choose a lockdown defender and you have trash teammates that don't know what they're doing, don't know when to switch, you guys have no communication, all that stuff, you might not do well as like a lockdown defender or something. Or if you have like a post scorer and you don't have teammates like that aren't going to pass you the ball, because no one likes to pass the centers a lot of the time, you might not do well as well. But guys, that's just some little tips for you guys to do. If you guys want to hit me up on Twitter at Jlockemup, ask me questions on what position that you like to make. I will always ask you the same sort of things, like what do you like to do, who you're playing with, all that kind of stuff. I'll give you guys some input on like what height, what wingspan, what weight to make them. Always feel free to ask me those kind of questions, guys. I'll answer those to the best of my ability. But remember, guys, all comes down to you, your personal preference. Everyone's saying X position is the best. Might not be the right position for you. So make your own decisions, guys. Do not like copy other players because they made their position to fit their needs, and their needs are not the same as your needs at times. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, give this a thumbs up. Please comment, subscribe. Till next time, guys, see you later.